Hello, everyone. My final year project tackles data accessibility. How can anyone query complex tables without SQL expertise? For example, finding the average attack score of every Pokemon from the data set in front of you usually means writing daunting SQL queries, an obstacle to most users. Our solution is a question-answering framework for tabular data. Users simply ask in natural language, English or Turkish, and get precise answers. No new model training per data set required. So, how does it work? Our system uses the power of LLMs to automatically generate code that queries the data. We provide the model with the table's structure and the user's question. It then writes and executes relevant code necessary. And if the LLM fails to generate accurate code, we apply an error correction mechanism, in which we feed the errors back to the LLM until it generates working code. Now, let's see the framework in action with a live demonstration. I'm going to ask a question that is deliberately complex, something a non-technical user might ask. And in just a moment, we get our exact answer. No code, no complex tools, just a simple question, yielding a powerful result. This is the accessibility we aim to create. But the true power of this framework is revealed when we move from single files to complex relational databases. Here, we have the Chinook database, which 11 interconnected tables, modeling an entire digital music store, with relationships between artists, albums, tracks, and customer sales. Now, I'll ask a sophisticated business question that requires connecting these tables. To find this answer, our system must navigate a complex chain of logic. Here, let's test it. You can see that it has written the correct code in an instant. We also added an option to generate SQL queries. Here, let's test it. You can again see that we have generated a correct query and obtained the result we want. To validate our framework, we entered it into two highly competitive international shared tasks. First, in the English language databench shared task, our zero-shot system proved its effectiveness against 30 advanced models, placing 8th and 6th respectively in its two challenging subtasks. We then took on a greater challenge, the Iberlef Presta shared task, which required answering complex questions entirely in Spanish. I'm incredibly proud to announce that in this multilingual environment, our framework achieved the highest score, placing us first overall.